somebody go there now, 17, go there now, 17, 16, somebody go there now, 1700. Let's go there now, 17, somebody go there now, 17, go there now, 1700. Solid, 1600. Buyer number.
Salmon Homestead. Today the family and I are over at the fairgrounds that's pretty close to our acres here in Wisconsin, and they have an end of the year farm tractor trailer baler type wrap up in which it's an auction. So we're out here on our field trip, and we'll see what we see, and who knows, maybe there'll be something here that we can have and pick up here for the acres. What are we gonna cut down? Registered, got a ticket. Now we're gonna go look at some tractors. And that's all you do is see. It's like you just cut grass. Never know what you're gonna see at an auction. Kids have their eyes set on this. I don't know, it doesn't look like a tractor, but I said the kids needed to have more siblings along to pull their money together. So I know on this tractor, when I looked it up last night, it has two positions for reverse. There's 2 speeds reverse and then 4 going ahead. So I'm guessing it's like a high and a low, and then you have your first, second, third, and so on gears.
A lot of good people sending us a lot of good equipment here today. Again, thanks for coming. We can't do this without you. Appreciate you being here. The sun's out. Let's have a good day. I'm going there now, 15, 16, better go there now to get out there. I'm going there now, just go about that, better go there now, just go about now, somebody. I'm going there now, somebody go there now, 80, go there now, 90, just go there now, 90, 100, 100 now, 10, one go there now, 10, I'm going there now, 9, get up on, one go there now, 10, yell it for 100, fire number 129. 600, 600. I'm going there now, 600. Third buyer, go there now, 600. 500, 600 now, somebody now, 600. Yes, now we was all, somebody now, we get about now, somebody now, we go there now, we now, 90, yes, now 10, I go there now, 10, 11. 10, 11 is all, 10 go there now, 1100. 1100, 1200, 11 is all, 12, pretty now, somebody there. 10 go there now, 1200, 1200, 1100, now 12, 10 go there now, 13. 12 go there now, 13, somebody go there now, 14, 15, somebody go there now, 15, go there now, 1600. 10 go there now, 17, somebody go there now, 1700. 10 go there now, 1700. 600. 17, somebody go there now, 17, go there now, 17. Here we call it a snow cart. Got the snowmobile engine that will run. We had it popping off, maybe just a little tune-up. Comes from an estate. 300 at it. I'm going to go down 300, we get 200, that's right. I'm going to go there now, 200, I'm going to give 100 now, quarter. I'm going to go there now, I'm going to go there now, quarter. I'm going to go there now, half, I'm going to go there now, half. Yes, I'm going to go one bit over there. 1, I'm going to go now, 2, 2, now, quarter. 2, go there now, I'm going to go there now, half. 2 and a half, 5, 2, over there. I'm going to go there now, 300 even now, quarter. They go there now, I'm going to go there now, over the half. The quarter, 3 and a half, I'm going to go there now, 5. 400 even there, 4 go there now, 4 quarter. 4 go there now, 4 quarter. 425, 4 go there now, 4 go there now, quarter. 400, go quarter. 4 go there now, 4 now, 4 go there now, quarter. 425, 4 and a quarter now, half. Going to go there now, 4 and a half. 425, 4 and a half. Going to go there now, 4 and a half, right there now, 55. 4, get it about right there, do it again, 4 and a half, now, 55. I'm going to now, get it about on that. 4, get it about right there, 450, go there, get it about 500, go there, get it about 5. 500, 500, 500, 500, get it about 5. I'm going to now, get it about 5, get it about 5. Sell it, 475, number here, buyer 44. It was back that line. Oh, triple brown. 300 out. Online, 300. 300.
I don't know, that was a little nervous bidding the first time, even though it wasn't even my money, it's the kids' money. But I think they're really going to enjoy this, and now they can mess around with something. We'll see how much fun they can have on acres with it.
You guys excited?
2,400 even. We got 23, I think they're not far. That's good, they're not, I got 3 they're not far. 24, 24, 34. They did not, I got 3 they're not, I got 3 not far. Sell it, 2,300, your man. 134. Hey, we got hitch plates. Hitch plates are different from pallet forks, guys. 134, thank you. There, we're going to sell choice in the hitch plates right there. 100, go quarter. Go there now, going to go, one go there now, quarter. Pick and choose there, 125, one go there now, going to go, one go there now, quarter by there, 100, 100 now, quarter now, half, going to go there now, half. Go there now. This is the parcel line we're coming into. You got that from the small estate. They're going to be 3,000 on a clean feeder wagon.
I am interested in this guy because it makes a small round bale. You do. And eventually we're going to need something that is going to be able to pick up the grass, clover off the field into something. I'm thinking this rather than even a little square bale. If it's a square bale, you're going to need another person. It's another implement, because a square bale you'd have to have a wagon, and then eventually that wagon would need to be pulled by something else. Bale it with one, and then pick it up with the forks with another. Put the hay right where you need it to be. So I think at the moment, maybe something this size would work for us. And then right past it is a tedder, so that would loosen up the hay to dry it. So we'll see.
Starts and runs good. 500, 600. 600, go there. If anybody been 600 even there. If I go there, 600, say it there. If anybody been go there. 600, say it there. 600, go there. If I go there, 600. Yes, now 700. Now 800. Now 800. Now 900. Now 1,000. 900, now 10. Now 1,100. 1,000, now 1,100. 1,000 now, 1,100, 1,100 even, 1,000 bid now, 1,100. The money's on the floor, 1,100. Each price is right, talking 1,100. We've got 1,000 bid is all. I'm going to give you 1,100. 1,100 clean them for $1,100. We got 1,000 bid is all. I'm going to give you 1,100. 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. Tell it. $1,000 right here. My gosh, I can't believe it. $1,000. Two go there now, buy. Two go there now, I got 2 go there now, buy. 2 go there now, 21, 2,000, buy the good baler, 2,000, 21, 2 go there now, one on that. 221, 2 go there now, I got 21, now 2, 1 go there now, 2, 22, 3, 2 go there now, they got 2 go there now, 3, now 4, 3 go there now, 4, 3 to the bed now, I got 4 now, 5, 2,500 now, 26 there, 1 to the bed now, 6 go there now, 7, 27 is all, yes, now 8, to the bed now, 8 now, 9, 2,900, do it again, 8 go there now, and get about 8 go there now, 9, 8 go there now, and get about 8 go there now, 9, 29, Roger, we okay, 28.99, 8 goes there now 9. At 9 at the bottom, 8 goes there now 9. There's a nice baler, 28.99, 8 goes there now 9. At 9 at the bottom, 8 goes there now 9. 29, 29, 29, 8 nothing at the bottom, 8 goes there now 2,900.
It's up to Dad.
Selling 2,800, buyer 70.
It's almost round two to try and buy a round baler. The first one was a Vermeer. That went a little higher than I guess I was thinking I would spend. And the second one here now is a John Deere. Both are nice small balers, round balers that is. And we got about 3 more things to sell, and then this will be up for grabs. So we'll see what happens.
First, 335 baler. I tell you what, let's put the nuts your belts right along. Got clean baler, comes off that nice short line right here, and he'll give me 5,000 to start that. Then a few extra belts go along. We're at 5,000 online, give me 6,000 anybody. 5,000, 6,000, there's a clean baler. Are you bidding right here? Are you bidding, sir? 6,000. 5,000.
Over 6,000 already.
I'm going to bid nothing go there. I'm going to bid 6,000 even there. 5 here, 6 is off. I go there, nothing going to buy enough. I go there, no 6. I go there, 6,000. Money's online. I'm going to get 5,500. $5,500. The money's bid online at 5,000 even. You want to get 55, 2.5. Now 5,500. The money's bid on the floor at 52.5. I'm going to get 5,500. 52.50. The money's on the floor at 52.5. I'm going to get 5,500. 5,500. He's got his sunglasses on at 52.5. I'm going to get 5,500. 5,500 even. He needs some extra belts now. 57.5. You want to get 5,600. You tried once. 55, 56. Yes. Now 7 is all. 5,700. The money's on the floor at 56. Want to get 5,700. 5,700. We've got 56. Bid is all. I'm going to get 5,700. 56. 7 is all. Hut goes there now. 7 is all. 6 goes there now. 5,700. Sell it. $5,600. Buyer 70. He got his spare belt spot.
600.
This is out of that same line, I believe. You got the gate. Now 1,700. Hut goes there now. 1,700. 15, 15, 17. Now 15. 15, 16. Now 1,500. 15.5.
So we're looking at our new Alice Chalmers CA. We'll have to look up some information on it. I've always seen things like this in the parade. We're talking about how will we enclose it for our winter time, and I said, well, this comes off. And now a tarp could go over this easily, or you can just put a can over this. And right here is where the fuel comes on and off. When you're not using it, you can turn the fuel off. We did hear from somebody else that the mow deck is a nice quality mow deck. The company makes like the mow decks you'd see tractors have these decks along the side of the road when they're cutting the side of the road, hay and stuff, you know, so you can like see when deer come up. So those tractors pull those decks that cut the grass, so we know the mow deck is a really good mow deck. But yet we don't know how to start it yet, so. It was started earlier today, but I think they jumped it, so maybe the battery is a little bit low. So we'll have to see.
Pull the choke out and then push it about quarter wave in. Throttle them out there and pull this back to start.
Okay.
You gotta have the key on there.
And the key, I noticed that it seems like the key turns right and left. Is it?
Yeah.
But to the right is the way it would get turned on. Okay. Yeah, that would be six.
Now this has a low, what they call a low pressure oil system. So the oil pressure gauge is right here.
Yeah.
It doesn't come up very high. And that's the water temperature up there, but that's supposed to go right here.
Oh, so that one actually replaces that one right there. Okay.
But I do have a new one. If you want more of it, I do have a new water temperature gauge for it, and I have the hitch set up. It's what they call a snap hitch.
Okay. So is that like with the drawbar or whatever on it? Oh, okay.
I got that at home. I was going to bring that home, but I forgot to bring it. So
Okay.
I only live 2.5 miles from here.
Okay. Well, yeah,
If you want that.
And because that originally was on the tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun to put it all back together. I mean, eventually, but But you got to have that off to run this
You
part.
gotta have this off to put that on.
Okay.
I made the brackets for the back of the motor.
Oh, the whole bracket that goes across? And,
This part here should be a couple of holes higher, at least one hole higher.
oh, otherwise it mows a little bit tilted? Oh, okay. Okay.
The blade, starting the brakes before I put it on.
Okay. And then I noticed the shifting numbers or stuff are right there. And then how about that guy? What does that guy do?
This, if you wanna, like if you're, okay, if you're mowing and you get close to something and you want to stop the mowing, just pull this back. This is like what they call a hand clutch.
Okay. And the mower will stop.
Well, the mower keep going, the tractor will stop.
Oh, the tractor will
That
stop.
makes it like a light PTO. So if you push the clutch in, everything, the PTO and the tractor will stop moving.
Oh.
This just stops the tractor.
That just stops the tractor but keeps the mower going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is your PTO.
Okay.
To put the car takeoff and gear, and this is up and the raise and lower and lift off.
So that does the back 3-point hitch area up and down. Okay. Going back to the what was it, the oil pressure? You said that was, what is there something I need to be aware of for that? Or how do you know exactly by that?
Alice Chalmers has what they call a low, Alice Chalmers and Oliver both. Their oil pressure system is what they call a low volume oil pressure. Like this one here, compared to this one, have like a 12-pound oil pressure.
Okay.
That'll have 60.
Okay. And you're talking the oil that circulates
Through
through
the engine, yeah.
Oh, so it's just to be aware that that pressure is going to be low.
In case you see it down low,
Oh,
it
okay.
don't have to be too low.
Okay. Does look really cool. So that's sort of cool. We did see on there, and I guess I didn't realize it, that Alice Chalmers was made in West Allis, and my mom's dad, so my grandpa, grew up in West Allis years back. We'd always go visit him down there and stuff. So that's sort of cool. So what would be another thing we could use this tractor for in the near future? We're hoping come spring we'll be able to interseed in our 15 acres of pasture. We can rent from the NRCS a seeder that will do the interseeding, but we would need a tractor to do that. We do have our little 22 horse Kubota tractor. That wouldn't be big enough, but this guy here could do that. So that would be another good use that we'll have out of this nice sized tractor. It's a few days later and we are looking at getting home our purchases that we got from the auction the other day. So we did get it started. It's diesel and it wasn't plugged in and it's a little cold here in Wisconsin. You see I got this snowsuit on and we did get it started. It's been running for maybe 15 minutes now. And we're gonna drive it back. Cool thing is it does have lights on it. And then Renee's gonna follow behind as well with some flashers. Okay, so don't touch the positive to the metal. You get a big spark. So we had tried to start it the other day. Jump it. The battery was ancient and it was very, very dead. So now we have a new battery. And did we bring the key? Do you have the key? She has the key. And let's see if we're gonna get it to go here. All right, key is on. We're in neutral. Choke is up. I think it's this to raise it up, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're going to try and load it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.